the effectiveness of dashboard in business. As a group, we are trying to see if dashboards we collected and organized will be easy to understand for the common person with no outside knowledge. A dashboard is a visual display of the most important information needed to achieve one or more objectives. This information is arranged on a single screen so it can be monitored at a glance. We chose to interview 3 professionals at different companies with Excel experience to see how they effectively make use and interpret the present information. After creating our own Excel dashboard, we interviewed a branch manager at HSBC Bank, financial advisor at UBS Financials, and the president of DSC Trading. All of our interviews use Excel differently, but are familiar with dashboards. Our objective of the interviews was to determine the effectiveness of our charts and how we are able to improve our dashboards. Materials and methods. The method we plan on using is interviewing process of an adult outside of the university that has no prior knowledge of the data we collected/interpreted. Our results. We interviewed Louis Quintero, a branch manager for HSBC Bank. Uses Excel spreadsheets every day, specifically for branch results, determines progress towards goals, does not use dashboard, mainly uses filters because he deals with large amounts of data. Excel knowledge has been self-taught or from observing his kids. The next person we interviewed was Mark Wise, the president, owner, CEO of DSC Trading. His associate makes a dashboard and he views them. Had prior knowledge of dashboards and how they work, and uses them quarterly to see projections of purchase inventories. Does not use control boxes or interactive charts. Uses filters, uses VLOOKUPs, and forecasting graphs. He said that our dashboards are very similar to the ones he uses in his company, easy to understand, and flowed smoothly with information and data provided. He mentioned for his purposes, avoid using pie charts. They can be easily misinterpreted with larger groups of data. The last person we interviewed was Mark Abramson, a wealth advisor/senior vice president at UBS Financial Services. Sends in data and people will make a dashboard of his clients' data and stocks to see the trends and progression of what they are doing. He uses filters and VLOOKUPs and trend lines for projection of stocks. He said, yes, we use Excel almost every day in our office to organize ordering purchase data, job detail plans, and spending trends. He said he's never personally had to use a dashboard in his work environment, but has seen similar setups during presentations and meetings. Conclusion. In conclusion, after interviewing a branch manager for HSBC, a senior financial advisor, and a CEO president of DSC Trading, we were able to conclude that in just about every department and level of a company, one comprehends the use of Excel differently. Each of the interviews had some prior knowledge of dashboard and how they worked. Each didn't necessarily use them on a daily basis, but used them periodically to record sales or view possible projections. Looking back at our work, there were a couple areas that we could have improved on, made it easier to interpret and comprehend the graphs and data. The easier it is for someone to read and interpret the graphs, the easier it is to understand. Thus, more comprehensible dashboards will not only help us, but also help our future bosses, employers, and steer the company to a greater chance of success. The best chart I picked was my sales monthly per year. I thought it was the best chart because it's just very easy to see monthly what's happening with there's a lot of data going on, but you can see what's happening in the projection.